YouTube? Thank you for checking back in with another TDH upload. Today we're gonna go pick up a Mercury 25 for my Carolina skiff. I found a real good deal with a remote setup, and I was hoping to get the steering set up with it, but unfortunately the guy's not gonna part ways with it. But I got a really fair price for this nice running two-stroke Mercury 25. I wanna say that it's a 1999, but I'll do some more digging just to confirm. But let's head on over to his place and check it out. Merc 25 with the controls, steering. This is our big issue here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but once we get back to the shop, I'll show you a bit better. So I'm either gonna need to find a lower unit or do a prop shaft in it, but it's a really good deal. Dirt daubers. We're back at the shop. We got her on my outboard stand here. I'm gonna have to modify this thing. As you can see, it is hanging off. Built it for my smaller motors. I didn't really think that I'd jump up to a 25 so soon, but with the skiff and everything, that's how it worked out. But I've got the hood unlatched. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off. I just wanted to show you guys. The unit's really not that bad a condition. The decals are, I mean, they're faded and a little rough, but they've held out. We want to say between the guy that I bought it from, the Boathouse discount store, and my research, I want to say that it's a 1999, which is awesome. I really wanted a bit more modern of an engine, and the fact that it's two-stroke is even better. So it's really clean in here. There's no corrosion on any of these guys here. It looks really nice. Igniter looks good there. Coming up to the coils look good. I mean, everything is a little bit of corrosion, but I mean, there's much worse out there. Much worse. I didn't want to be rude and just completely film everything that we were doing, so I didn't film the compression test, but it does have 120 PSI, and I want to go ahead and show you guys that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is pull these plugs, hook up the battery cable, and I'm going to hook up the remote control here. Got the Quicksilver remote that came with it. The guy just pulled it right out of the freaking John boat. It was hilarious. He was like, I hope you don't mind taking the whole piece with you. I was like, yeah, I guess, whatever, man. I got it for such a good deal that I wasn't gonna complain. The only downfall of the deal is the prop shaft. You guys can see, probably can tell better on this side if you watch the gap. Let me zoom out there. See how the gap's nice and wide and super tight and skinny. Wide, tight and skinny. So it's either gonna need a new lower unit or a new prop shaft, which I'm gonna try to find a lower unit because that would make my life 10 times easier and it'll be much cheaper. So let me get this thing set up real quick, and then I'll show you guys the compression numbers, and then we can go from there. I really want to drop it on the back of the Carolina skiff, so I'm gonna try to figure out a way to maybe strap it up and lift it up with the cherry picker, and then pull the boat back in here into the shop and drop it on there and see how it looks. So let's do the compression numbers real quick just so I can show you, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plugs out of it real quick. Oh, first let me show you, I got the battery hooked up. Got the old snap-on vice grips there doing the job, temporary battery terminals. Let's see if we can get this guy to crank for us. All right, here we go, guys. And there we go. It's probably about 130, I'd say. Maybe 125. Maybe not quite there, but it's the bottom cylinder. Okay. Same thing, I'll set her down there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but let's crank it up. There we have it. Oh no, oh no. All right, let's redo it. I got it to leak there, sorry. Let me let it hang so that way I can actually show you guys. Key got stuck there because the damn thing fell over. I'm gonna take it off this board, but that's definitely within 10%. I mean, that is almost identical top to bottom. So I'm very, very, very happy about that. If I just have to put a lower unit on this thing, I personally think that I got a great deal for a 25. Now, there's probably outboard guys out there saying, yeah, that thing's probably junk, or talking crap about Mercury, or I don't know. I'm new to this, but I think that personally I got a pretty good deal for what this is. So with that being said, guys, let me hook the muffs up to this thing and let's crank it up together in the shop and see how it runs. All right, got her on the stand, put some water to her. Let's see if she doesn't want to run for us. I just had to adjust the fuel mixture knob and she fired right up. Real happy about that. I was spot on there. If only you guys could have been like, hold up, stop, that's good. Well, there we have it, folks. The 25 is mounted on the back of the Carolina Skiff. I won't lie to you, I was a little nervous picking it up with the cherry picker there. I did that off camera, and I was like, well, hopefully I don't drop my engine, otherwise this video is not going to end the way that I want it to, but it worked out great. I think it fits the boat pretty well. It is probably about an inch off the bottom of the boat as far as the cavitation plate goes. As you guys can see there, that's probably about an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter. It's not that big. I'm probably gonna have to get a jack plate. I really wanted to get a jack plate in general. I was gonna do a jack plate and flotation pods on the 10-footer, but obviously this is more ideal, and this is a bit bigger of a vessel so that, you know, me, my girl, and maybe 2 friends or something can enjoy, or me, my girl, and my dog. So I'm willing to sink the money into getting a jack plate and stuff for the rear end of this, and then maybe looking into power trim, because it's gonna suck having to trim this thing up and down by hand. It is convenient. It does have the little, you know, handle here where you lift the motor up. Oh, there we go. Nice, nice. Drop the camera. Good job, Travis. Anyways, it's got that little guy, lifts up nicely, goes into that position there, and then I'm gonna guess this is my full transportation mode here. Lay the motor over, and there we go. So I think it's a good fit for the Carolina Skiff. Now my next thing is going to be finding a center console. I think I'm going to do it about mid-shipped, maybe quarter ship here, you know, just obviously in the center. I find somebody online to help me maybe pull dimensions from their center console on their Carolina Skiff to kind of balance the weight out. But once I get that squared away and get some remote steering, I think we'll be good to go. I really think we'll be good to go. I'm very, very happy. I'm probably going to give this thing a paint job too. If I'm going to refresh the boat and make the boat look nice and pretty, I've got to freshen this thing up. I don't want a janky looking Mercury on the back of this thing. I ordered some adhesive back 80 grit sandpaper so that way I can put it onto my Dynabraid. It's got a much softer pad, and that way I can get into these dips here that are in the floor. If you guys saw the last upload, I kind of explained that a little bit more. My hook and loop setup on my Snap-on DA wasn't getting the little dips, and I didn't want to rub the Velcro or the edge of the, you know, sanding pad down on these corners. I'd rather do that with my soft pad because it's been serving me for several years and it's done that several times. So hopefully that shows up sometime this afternoon. I don't think I'm going to put much more time into this thing today, but that'll be really it. Just sanding it, doing the repairs, probably filling in these holes here on either side, and then we'll do a like a light gray. It's from Total Boat. It's actually a bilge coat paint. It's a epoxy based light gray that I'll do the interior on, and then I'm kind of up in the air about what color I want to do on the exterior, but that's a later date, and I can talk to you guys about that stuff for hours. So other than that, guys, I'm about done here in this video. So I do appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any information on this Mercury 25, here's the serial number just real quick to give you guys the idea of the model. If you guys could help me figure out, like, for certain what year this Mercury 25 is, that would be awesome. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm on the fence about it being a 99. It definitely seems like it's that era of technology, but when I go online I see from about 88 all the way up to 99, so not quite sure. But if you guys have any advice or, you know, anything about these engines, please drop a comment below, let me know. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, join us on our little adventure fixing up the Carolina Skiff, and also my other money pit, my formula. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Later. Always in the dark.